Everybody. Welcome back to Learn with D. So, today we are going to learn about the present continuous or the present progressive. So, what is the present continuous or the present progressive? And what are the uses of this tense? How do we use them? When do we use them? Then the sentence structure, right? How do we write the present continuous in a sentence? And of course, practice. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at what the present continuous is. Ooh, what are these? Yes, these are all verbs, right? And we have added an ing at the end, okay, or a gerund. Okay. Now, this is the continuous form of a sentence or of a verb. Sorry. Okay. Let's read a few of them. Looking, cooking, painting, writing, drawing, playing, continuous. Okay. All right. What are the uses? So, we use the present continuous when we talk about actions that are happening at this moment. Okay. Things that are happening right now. And we also use this tense to talk about temporary habits or new habits. So, what are temporary habits? Temporary habits are habits that we have started recently and that we are not going to do forever. Okay, so we're going to do these things for a specific amount of time, right? So, now let's look at the first use, okay? About talking about things that are happening at the moment. Let's look at some examples. We are cooking dinner. So look over here. We are, okay? So as you may be knowing, in English, we try to put two words together and we shorten it. So we have put we and are together and we have made we are, okay? So we are cooking dinner. Cook is the verb and we added a ing or a gerund, right? So we are cooking dinner at this moment. Yeah, that is present continuous. All right, second one. She is, again, she is, okay? She is riding her bicycle at this moment. I am playing football. You are writing a letter. Sam's driving to the supermarket, or Sam is driving to the supermarket. So, all of these actions are happening right now at this moment. Okay, so that is when we use the present continuous. Now, let's look at the second use. We said we use the present continuous to talk about temporary habits or new habits. Okay, let's take a look at some examples. I am exercising twice a week. So that is something I may have started recently. And maybe I will not continue forever. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it for a few months because I want to lose some weight. So I'm exercising twice a week. Okay? Exercising. All right. We are swimming every morning. Sarah's studying hard these days. Maybe she has an exam, right? So she's studying hard these days. You are smoking too much. So these are all habits, new or temporary, depends. Okay. So here also we use the verb and we use the ing at the end of each verb. Now, what I want you to remember or focus on here is when you say I am, okay, we use the verb to be in present tense. Okay, like I am, we are, Sarah is, you are. Okay, so if you're not too familiar with the verb to be, please take a look at my video that I've made about the verb to be in present tense as well as in past tense. Okay, so take a look at that and get more familiar with how and when we use the verb to be. Okay, that's going to help you in this video as well. Okay, so how do we write a present continuous sentence? So if you watch my videos before, you know what this is. Yes, it is a timeline. Okay, so we have the present, which is now, the future, and the past. Okay, so where does the present continuous fit? Wow, this is a little different to my other videos, right? Okay, so take a look at this. So why do we have a curvy line instead of like a cross, which I usually use? Because the curvy line shows that it is happening at this moment. The action is happening at this moment. Okay, so the action has started before now, and it is happening right now, may continue in the future. Okay, so let me explain this to you with an example. Let's take the sentence, I am cooking. Okay, so at this moment, I am cooking. Okay, but did I start cooking right now? Probably not, right? I may have started, I don't know, maybe let's say an hour ago. 1 hour ago, I started. Right now, I am cooking, and I may cook for the next half an hour or next 1 hour. I don't know, right? But what is relevant is I am cooking right now. That is the present continuous. Okay. All right. So, how do we build a present continuous sentence? So, we have the subject or the pronoun. Then we have to add the verb to be. Again, if you are not familiar with the verb to be, please refer to my other video, and I'm going to tag this at the end of this video. Okay, so you can take a look at that. And then we have the verb with the ing at the end. Okay, all right. So let's look at some of the subjects. We know the subjects, right? Or the pronouns. I, you, he, she, it. I'm sorry, it, we, they. The pronouns. Okay, so verb to be. So if you are familiar with the verb to be, it's I am, you, sorry, you are, he is, she is, it is, we are, they are, right? These are all the verb to be forms in present tense, all right? So let's take any verb, okay? So let's take the verb cook. That's the verb. And as it says over here, we add the ing. Okay, all right. So let's make a sentence. Let's take the subject I. Okay, I. So what is the verb to be for I? Am. Good. Let's take the verb cooking. Cook, right? That's the verb. Cook. And we add the ing like this. Okay. All right. Let's take another example. Let's take the pronoun. What is the verb to be for them? They are. And let's take the verb play. So how do we do this? How do we change this into present continuous? We add the ing at the end. So we are playing. Okay, so this is how we build a present continuous sentence. I hope that was clear. All right. So let's look at the next slide, which is practice. Like I always say, practice makes perfect, right? So I'm going to give you a sentence first, and I'm going to give you a few seconds to try to figure out the answer on your own. And I'm going to put the answer after a few seconds and let's check if you got it right. Okay. Okay, first sentence. John is, verb is drive, his sister's car. Did you get that? John is driving his sister's car. Okay. Let's take another sentence. The dog is, and the verb is bark. Did you get that? The dog is barking. Okay, I hope you got that answer right. So let's look at the third sentence. We are, watch is the verb, a scary movie. We are watching a scary movie. Okay, because remember, we have to add the ing at the end of the verb. Right? Now, let's look at the fourth sentence. Are you, the verb is cook, tonight? It's a question. I hope you got that right. Are you cooking tonight? Okay, let's look at the last sentence. They are, verb is dance, together. They are dancing together. Perfect. Well done. Okay. So I hope it is clear how the present continuous works, or the present progressive, it's the same. Okay. I hope you're a little bit more comfortable with the present continuous now. And if you have any questions, please feel free to write to me in the comment box and I will definitely get in touch with you. And I will also pin the relevant videos or the links in the comment section and take a look at those. And I hope you have learned something today. Happy learning to you and practice more. Okay. See you in the next class. Bye-bye.